What's up, everybody? This is Dark Knight 316, and this is the Tackles and Takedowns podcast. So I'm solo today, so I'll just be giving every pick from Robert Ruler Gaming, and we'll go over this week's upsets or which ones we think are going to be, tough picks or must win so that they can make it into a wild card, and then we'll look over the wild card for it. So let's begin. Alright, so we have Cowboys Commanders. This is a easy one. I think Cowboys are going to win this one. I don't think it's going to be that difficult. And this is on Christmas, so we have like 3 games on Christmas. So the next one's the Lions-Vikings. Vikings have been doing pretty well in the past couple games, but I still think the Lions will pull this off towards the end. Probably going to be a low-scoring game, but it'll be the Lions will still pull it off. Now this next one here is the Broncos versus the Chiefs, and since Mahomes not playing, it doesn't look like the Chiefs are going to win the next 2 weeks, so it looks like they're out of the playoffs. So in this one, it's going to be Broncos to win again, even though I need the Broncos to lose so the Patriots will still have a better record, but whatever, I'm picking the Broncos. And then this one's Texans-Chargers. I mean, it looks pretty close with Texans being 10-5, Chargers 11-4. I'm gonna pick the Chargers on this one. I think the Chargers will still be able to pull it off just by a small margin. And then the next one's the Ravens versus the Packers. I don't see the Ravens doing much anymore. So I think the Packers are going to take this game on it. And this is the night game for Christmas. Oh no, this is a Saturday game. So it'd be interesting to see Saturday games now for the rest of the season. So now we got more football, but hopefully it was, they do this at the beginning of the season so we could get way more football, but they don't because college football happens. So our next one, Seahawks-Panthers. This one's a no-brainer. It's going to be the Seahawks going to win this one. Bengals-Cardinals. Bengals are going to win this one. Steelers-Browns. Now, Steelers are going to win this one, no doubt. Shakur Sanders can, do pretty well. I mean, he in my opinion, should be an MVP for a rookie MVP, but they're not going to give it to him. Next one is the Jaguars versus the Colts. Now, Jaguars are going to win this one. I don't see the Colts winning it, but Jaguars are like a sleeper team. I mean, I didn't think that they were going to do anything this season, and then they just end up pulling it off. And this season's actually pretty weird because a lot of the teams that weren't good last season are actually doing pretty well. And then with this game over here, the Bucks versus the Dolphins. The Dolphins are trying to come back on there, but I still see the Bucks pulling this game off. And then my Patriots here are definitely going to beat the Jets. If they don't beat the Jets, that's pretty sad. I mean, that means that then they're just giving up and they're just gonna, accept being with the 12-4 defeat. Now this one here with the Saints and the Titans. I know Robert Wheeler Gaming would already pick the Titans because that's his team. I actually will go with the Titans for this one too because they really got nothing to lose, nothing to prove. They're just gonna want to go and do this one so they can get a better record than the Raiders. So I think that they're going to actually try and win this one, and I can see them coming back and winning this and going with the 4-2, and maybe in the season that's 5-12. So I don't see them losing this one. So I'm picking the Titans to go this one. Now, if you look at the Raiders Giants, they're both are 2-13. I don't see the Raiders doing anything. The Raiders are done. Pete Carroll's career is over. I'm going with the Giants on this one. The Giants are probably going to win completely. Now this one, Eagles Bills. Now that's an interesting one here because the Eagles are good and the Bills are good. Josh Allen, does really well for the Bills. But I feel the Eagles are probably going to pull this one off. They need that extra win so that their division they'll be in the top one. So I see them pulling that one off. And then the Bears 49ers. Ooh, this one's another tough. I mean, they keep giving a lot of tough games towards the end of the season, especially the ones that are, must so that they could be top in their division so that they can make it closer and closer in the playoffs. Now, I think with Brock Purdy and all that, I think the 49ers will pull this off, but it's going to be a really tight game going in this one. And then finally the solo Monday game, the Rams versus the Falcons. Now in this one, the Rams will win this one. I don't see it going any other way with the Falcons doing it. Yeah, I just see the Rams taking it over. So that's all the picks that I did this week. Robert Wheeler Gaming is pretty much similar on it. So that's all the picks that we have here. We're going to go, this time I'm going to look at playoffs. Let's see, playoffs picture. Let's see if it loads it. Alright, so these are the ones. Here's how it is right now. So the Broncos are number 1. Then the Seahawks are number 1. They said there are 2 available playoff spots. So we'll see who's on the cusp of the bubble to try to make it. But my Patriots are number 2. So these 2 teams, Broncos and Patriots, if they win, they're going to be tied with the same score. So I hope that they both win. But I really would rather have the Patriots higher up there than the Broncos. But oh well. I'll deal with that because they'll still make it in the playoffs and still win the playoffs and make it to the Super Bowl. Now we have the Bears Eagles. They're 2-3. Now see, the Bears are facing San Francisco, so they need to do it so they can clinch it. So then they can be 12-4. I mean, they'll still be lower than the Seahawks, but I mean, unless the Seahawks lose to Carolina, which I don't see that happening. But if the Eagles do win theirs, then they're going to be up here with 11, and they'll be 11-5. And then if the Bears lose, they'll be 11-5. So these two will be fighting off for the number 2 spot. And then here the Jaguars, if the Patriots and the Broncos lose, Jaguars will fight all for the number 1 spot here. Well, same with the Chargers too. If the Chargers win well, all these teams here are 11-4, so all those ones are could fight potentially to take over the number 1 spot. And then we have Rams 49. Now these ones here, these are the crucial games. Here, these are on the hunt here. This would, if the season ended to the game, these ones will make it to the playoffs. So Panthers would already make it. Steelers, Texans, Packers. Now these ones here are on the bubble, so these teams would be on the outside looking in if the season ended today, which means that these teams can potentially get up here to make it into the wild card if they win the game. So if we look at this one, Panthers are going to lose to the Seahawks, so they're going to go down. I see the Texans losing to the Chargers, so they'll probably go down. Steelers will go up, and then Packers, I see them going up. Here the Colts are out, Ravens are going to be out, and then Lions I can see winning, and then I can see the Bucks going up there. So that'll be good. But see, these teams here, they got nothing to look forward to because they're already eliminated from the playoffs. So I don't see any of these ones coming back. I mean, especially Mahomes. Mahomes may not even make it next year, if depending on how well he can recover from his ACL tear on his knees. So, but so that means that the Titans could just they're already out of the playoffs, but they can keep racking up those points to try to at least leave the season better than what they started, because they're only one game behind the Raiders and the Giants. So you don't want to be worse than the Raiders, because right now these two teams are the worst. And then you got right here like a three-way tie for it. So that's what the playoffs look like here. Let's see if they have the playoff bracket. I don't think that they have it in there yet. No, they still don't even have it. I wonder if you can put that. No? Nope, we don't get to put it in there. They don't do any of this stuff. That's weird. But okay, let's see. Players. Oh no, we don't need players. Yeah. Let's see what else we can look at right now. Then we'll go to stats. So we still have, where's the sacks? Let's see. Fumble. Who has the most interceptions right now? Kevin Byard still has 6 interceptions. Our Ruler Gaming would be happy with that one. Let's see. Jordan Brooks has the solo one. Let's see. Oh, ranking and stacks. Oh, Myles Garrett got 22. I believe the record was, 23, 25? So he only has this game and the other game to actually break that record. So hopefully he can get it. I'm rooting for him to break records, because everything's all about breaking records here. So that's what we like to see for this playoff season. So yep, that's all the stuff we have for football. I mean, I don't think anything else in news is anything. Let's see. So he's saying he's not gonna do it. Doesn't give up. Yeah, whatever. JJ McCarthy has hairline fracture, right hand, won't play. Oh, well, they're going to lose now, so that makes it even easier for you to pick it. So, but yeah, that's all the football news that we have. So, with this channel here, Tackles and Takedowns, after the NFL season, it's mostly going to go into wrestling, and we'll probably start talking about wrestling and what we're looking forward to going into Royal Rumble, leading into Elimination Chambers, and all the way up to WrestleMania. Who might be the surprise entries into the Royal Rumble, which I think is probably going to be Jericho, but that's just my opinion on that. But yeah, so just like and subscribe to this channel for more sports analysis, news, whatever you want to call it. We're trying to build up this channel here so we can have the sports and wrestling, podcast. Robert Wheeler Gaming will be back next week for the final football picks, and then, we're trying to get to at least 10 subscribers by the end of the year. So that's only another week away. So I know you guys can make this happen. So just like and subscribe for more of this, and then I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully with another partner on there, so we could feedback energy with each other. But yep, that's it. So I'm Dark Knight 316. This is the Tackles and Takedowns podcast, and I'll see you on the next one.